Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I am going to make a lemon pepper chicken salad today. Let's see, I want to save this broth, so I'm going to get a bowl. When you cook like this, you have very little waste, and what waste you have in the kitchen usually goes into the garden, so you get it back tenfold. I have a neighbor who has a dog, so he will enjoy the bones. Now I canned this. It was 2 thighs. And I added lemon pepper to it. I didn't add any salt. Okay, so there's my chicken. I'm going to be getting vegetables out to go with it, which is going to be a little different. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got my vegetables out, but I wanted to show you, when you pressure cook, and I mean it, look how the gristle just comes right off these bones. And it's a gel, so this way you don't have to waste it. You can just sit there and put it in, and it'll blend right in, and nobody will know it's there. So if you can chicken, you get all that gristle and stuff. And it's so soft because you've cooked those minerals into the, out of it so it can be tender. And since you're going to use everything in the chicken anyway, you're not wasting any, because I'm going to use that water to cook with, so I still will be getting it and I won't be wasting it. Because it used to be like that. Women couldn't afford to waste anything. They had to make it work. Today we've become very, very wasteful. What she couldn't use in the kitchen went out into the garden or to the animals, the scraps. But everything was utilized completely. So this will be a lovely cold platter for today. I wanted to make some ricotta cheese, but I can't. It's just too hot that I would have to do. And then I would have to can the whey. That's just too much today. What am I putting it in there? I can put it in my vegetables for stock. I'm at that point of the seasoning that I won't sit there and be burying it in the yard. I'll be putting it in the freezer. I do have a bag going. Now when you make cookies at home, they're not hard like what you buy in the store, because the cornstarch that they use, instead of using sugar, they're cheaper. They'll put a little bit of sugar in, but a lot of cornstarch, which gives it that hard crunchiness. But homemade cookies are moist and tender. They're not that dried out. So there is a difference with everything that's done in the kitchen. From what I make to what you get in the store, there will always be a difference. Because they have to think of preservatives, they know nutrients get in the way, and they have to delete those nutrients and pull them out of the food so they can sit there and keep it on the shelf for a long shelf life. Women who bake and stuff know their dessert has a limited, like 1 week, if that long. They know if they make a cheesecake, they know it's got to go in the refrigerator. They make a cake and they use white frosting, egg whites for the frosting. They know that cake's got to go in the refrigerator. So my food has a short shelf life, and we have to eat it, or it will go out. Or either I'll feed it to my friend's dogs if we can't finish it. Believe you me, they're more than happy to come to the fence and get it. Every time I cook with parsley, I think of dear little Jasper, how he tore my mother's parsley up. And all she wanted to do was cut his tail off. She was so angry with him for eating all of her parsley. give a little heat to this, so I'm going to take a hot pepper and cut a little piece off. I don't want it too hot. If you don't want any hot peppers, then you can leave it out, but I always add a little bit for my dishes. And by the way, do not make a stock with the seeds of hot peppers. That will be so hot, you'll be able to eat it. Those you can put in your garden, let the ground break it up, or you can put them in the trash box. I would never recommend, because I did it. And believe you me, I threw that stock out. It was so hot, nobody could eat it. Now you can make this adding other vegetables and more to it, and you can make a chicken macaroni salad. I'm just not making that today because I have to make the pasta, then I have to turn the pot, and I just don't want to do that. Not today. I think you can guess why my towels are stained. I use them for everything. These are capers. Capers are actually little flowers, little buds of flowers. So if you don't know what capers are, that's what they are. And I'm putting in about a tablespoon, I think. Yeah, it's just about a tablespoon. I'm going to put some more lemon pepper on this. Let's see if I get this one. I know I'm using different vegetables this time. Now see, when they sit there and list these ingredients, the first one is the most that you have in it. Now they say, this is just lemon pepper, right? So you think you're just getting lemon pepper. This has salt, citrus acid. Before you even get to the lemon pepper, and they put garlic in it as well. I finally found a recipe to make your own lemon pepper. So I know I'll get there soon enough. I'll finish this up. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to add more to this. Get more of that flavor that I'm looking for. So see, if you think you have to add salt, and you read some of the ingredients and some of the things that you use, you'll find they're already putting a ton of salt in it. That's why when my sons eat out, they come back and tell me how salty the food is, the dishes, because they're unaccustomed to that amount of sodium. Though I use my mixtures of kelp and salt together, and I do salt the food, but it's over salted to them when they step out and eat. Now, I have been looking up Miracle Whip. They add more sugar than mayonnaise. They add more oil, so they make theirs smoother like that. And they add seasonings into it, so it really cannot be called a mayonnaise. It took some ideas of the mayonnaise, but then they sat there and changed it. They put paprika and I think garlic powder in it. I'm not sure. But they definitely add more oil. So theirs is smoother than the mayonnaise, a regular mayonnaise. Okay, here goes. Capers gave it an unusual taste. It's not a sweet taste. And that's how, like I should say, it's not how. This is one of many ways I make chicken salad. Listen, take care and have a great day.